Just look at this guy. He's handsome and he knows it. He's rich, filthy rich, has all the money in the world. He can have any woman he wants. And even though he's got these big Dumbo floppy ears, he's still handsome. And he's still handsome even though, he's older now. I mean, I used to have a crush on him when he was in The Fresh Prince. And he's much older than me, Will Smith. He's much older than me. But I used to think I used to have a crush on the guy. I don't anymore. He's a bit. He's gotten a bit too big for his boots now, and he's an older guy. And I've got a new crush. I've got other crushes, but he's a handsome, talented, sexy, a filthy rich, a huge superstar. He has everything. There's nothing that he needs, and I think it has gotten to his head. That's my personal opinion. I think he's arrogant. I think he's narcissistic. I think he's entitled, and I think he's completely full of himself. And I think what he did at the Oscars should not be accepted. I think it's unacceptable what he did, and I think he should be stripped of his Oscar. That is what I think. That is my belief. Not acceptable what he did at all. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see you. I just had to do that. But you know what? Everyone is talking about this still. And for the past 2 days, the slap has been trending, the number one thing trending on English YouTube. I don't know about anywhere around the world, but in England, that slap has been trending, and it got 30 million something views in a couple of hours. In 2 days, it already had 78 million views. What has the world come to when this is what's getting views these days? But anyway, Jim Carrey has weighed in on the Oscar slap, and he says he thinks Hollywood is absolutely spineless, that he can't believe that people gave him a standing ovation. And he was just absolutely, basically, in a roundabout way, and I'm not saying what he said for vertebrum, but he basically intimated that he was disgusted by Will's behavior. And I completely 100% agree with Jim Carrey. Howard Stern weighed in on this, and all the late night shows were, the incident was on the mouths of all the late night show hosts, which I expected. Some people did it more subtly. To be honest with you, and I'm just going to say what Howard Stern said. Howard Stern was also disgusted by his behavior, Will's behavior. And to be honest with you, the more I watched the slap, the more I watch the video, the more disgusted I become. And I absolutely believe that Will Smith should be stripped of his Oscar. That's my opinion. And yes, I did feel sorry for Chris Rock at the time. And, I think he handled it well and took it like a champ. And I think, no one has the right to do that to my Chris Rock. I've been a fan of Chris Rock for many years. I've seen all of his stand-up comedy, and he's coming to England. He's going to be touring in England. He's going to be touring around the world. He's going to go to Australia. He's going to go to England. I think he's going, all around America. Do not feel sorry for him, because his ticket sales have spiked since the incident. He's cashing in big time. He is about to hit the jackpot. Ticket sales of his Ego Death World Tour soar. Chris Rock ticket sales for live tour spike after Will Smith's Oscar slap. Chris Rock cashing in on Oscar slap on ticket, and as ticket sales soar. Do not be sorry for Chris Rock. Yes, we all felt, a lot of us felt a little bit sorry for him, and he was so speechless after the slap. He just couldn't know what to say, did he? But he is going to cash in on this, and he is going to launch relaunch himself. This is going to be part of his comedy act, and he's going to do very, very well for himself. So don't feel too sorry for him, because he's going to be really rich after this. But yeah, it still doesn't give Will Smith the right to do what he did. And Will Smith's apology was just word salad. And what I've been hearing from the Academy so far is also just word salad. I don't know if by the time I put this out, if the Academy are going to do something, but I think he needs to be stripped of his Oscar, because to set an example to the next generation and to children. You can't go up on stage and slap someone and then just go back and sit down and then pick up an award and get a standing ovation. That can't be right. That can't be right. Not at all. I don't accept that at all.